I saw the movie Smart Money Woman over the weekend, and I must say that movie is a gold mine of sound financial lessons and smart money moves everyone should know. Now, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 6 money lessons I was able to pull out from that video, so you want to stay tuned to the very end. Back to my channel. I am a Nigerian finance YouTuber from Lagos. I film about personal finances as well as ways to boost your income both online and offline. So guys, over the weekend I saw the movie Smart Money Woman. Now this movie it's a wealth of information, financial lessons, smart money decisions every woman should know. Okay, now this movie really, it's more like a one stone kill two bird kind of thing. If you like contemporary film, then this is the movie for you. Okay, because it's centered around a regular Lagos chick who has a good job, earns a really good money. She's living the life, living the fast life. Okay, and she has 4 friends all in different fields of life. However, she has from the beginning, she has very bad money habits, and even though she was earning a really juicy salary over ₦500,000, she found she was unable to make her finances meet. Okay, now we're talking about Zuri, that's her name, and then she had 4 friends. There was Tammy, Ladun, Adeswa, and Lara. Yeah, okay. Now these ladies all played different roles in her life. And at each point in time, they were able to take her to a new level on her journey towards attaining financial freedom. Okay, so guys, really, the movie started out with Lado being heavily in financial debt, and then luckily enough, soon enough, she was able to realize she needed to really brush up her finances. She couldn't be earning that much salary. She didn't really have much responsibility, but found that she was unable to give account of her salary. She didn't know where her money was going to. Luckily, she did later on. Okay, she sat down, tried to take charge of her life, and as she decided to arrange her finances at every stage, we started getting different lessons on how we actually can arrange our finances as well. Now, guys, the very first lesson I learned from this movie is that every bad financial habit can be unlearned. Now, like most things in life, we learn every day. We learn new habits. We make new choices, and most times these choices don't really favor us. Now, in the movie Smart Money Woman, Zuri came to realize that she had very bad money habits, and then she began the process of gradually unlearning, these habits. It started with her taking account of things she had in her life that were actually liabilities and not these were luxury goods really that were not really bringing anything to her life, and she made decisions to really get rid of these. Now, she also guys, in this video I'm going to be staring at my book at each time because I really wrote down a lot when watching the movie. Okay, now Zuri, at a very early age, very early on in the movie, recognized that she had very bad financial habits, and then she took the steps. Now, besides getting rid of things that were more like dead weight to her, she actually now searched out someone from one of her friends who had a very good money habit. Now, her friends are also well placed; they had really good jobs. Okay, and but like her, they also had bad money habits. Now, however, Lara, who was an oil and gas worker, was a little different. She had really good habits, and then Zuri decided to get closer to her to learn how to better manage her habits. Okay, so from this tip we can see that apart from unlearning these bad money habits, you can't just remain there. You have to now take it upon yourself to relearn good money habits. So it could be you needing to get closer to someone who already has his or her finances on ground, who is grounded, more grounded, and has a very good hold on their finances. Okay, it could also be you getting a mentor. You could also pick up the habit of budgeting, because a lot of us just spend the come. Okay, money hits your account, and then there's this false sense of security you get when you get a new paycheck, and you could start spending. Okay, so now the very second money lesson I learned from this movie is that there are financial triggers. There are things around us that actually trigger us to spend money. So what you want to do is you want to learn what these triggers are. Okay. Now, when you know them, you are better able to pick them and nip them in the bud before they actually rear fully. Okay. Now, financial triggers could be your financial triggers or anyone's financial trigger. It could be emotional, could be stress. It could be, like I said, a false sense of security. When you just get your salary or probably an income, there's this sense of, oh, I now have money, and then you go on a spending spree. So you want to know what causes you to spend a lot more money, and then you nip this in the bud. Now, the third financial lesson from this movie is to associate yourself with person that have a similar goal. Now, guys, from this movie, one Zuri made up her mind to put her finances in order. Why she didn't really get discouragement from her friends. They really weren't in support of her goal, and there were talks of Zuri being on a money cleanse. If she really wasn't a strong person, she probably would have fallen along the way, because some of the decisions she took in her cycle there were seen as too strict. Okay, there was an instance where a friend, someone she didn't even know, a friend of a friend, came with an Ashwabi worth about 46,000 naira, and Zuri put her foot down, to buy the Ashwabi, and she got to discover that during the course of 3 months, she had spent over 150,000 naira on Ashwabi, mostly of people she didn't know. So in the movie, we saw her being different from her friends, which really is a lot, because peer pressure could come in. It showed that she really was a strong person, because she could actually take a decision and stand by her decision. That is what she wants to do. Now, aside this, she also grew closer to Lara, who had the best money habits among the clique, and Lara helped her a lot to get her finances on ground. Now, the fourth money lesson from this movie is that debt can be a useful tool, but it's how you use it matters a lot. Now, for most of us, when we go for debt, we see it as a way, as a means of getting things we need immediately. So we'll probably get a loan, and then we'll buy a car, which is a depreciating asset, or we'll get a loan to finance a party. It could be a naming ceremony, it could be a child's birthday, it could even be your own birthday. Now, in this case, that really is a bad debt, okay? Because any debt that doesn't really have the potential to bring back not just your capital but interest really is a very bad debt. But if you are taking a debt to finance a project, or probably to push your business, to grow your business, then obviously that is really a good debt, because obviously you're going to be seeing returns from your loan. Okay? Now, the fifth money lessons from this movie is that you should never wait for life to happen. Okay, save towards your emergency funds today. Guys, you really need to be deliberate about saving. Okay, each month, once money comes into your account, that should be the very first thing you do. After you're taking out your investment, you're taking out your savings. Now, it is this savings now that actually goes into your emergency fund. Now, an emergency fund is more like a cushion, a net that you fall back on in the case of emergency. Now, it could be you losing your job, it could be something just happening out of the blue that requires you to really spend a lot of money. If you don't have that net somewhere, you find that you're going to be thrown off guard. You probably need to break your investment just to service this new emergency. Okay, now guys, if I'm to use myself as an example, in 2009 I had this really good job. I was earning a very good salary like Zuri. However, out of the blue, with no warning, I was laid off, alongside 5 other persons. Now, prior to this, I didn't have good money habits. I lived from paycheck to paycheck, and when I was laid off, quite alright, I was paying my last salary, but because I already had debts piled up, at the end of servicing those debts, I had just 5,000 naira left on me, and that was a very difficult moment in my life. Okay, and it opened my eyes to a lot. Now, if I'd had an emergency fund before this money would have been able to hold me and tide me through the period I searched for another job. Now, that is the essence of having an emergency fund. An emergency fund should contain enough money to fund your living lifestyle for at least 6 months. Okay, so when saving towards this, you want to make sure that you are committed to it, you are deliberate, nothing shakes it, no matter what comes up, you are not moved. If it's 5,000 naira you're keeping aside every month, ensure that this 5,000 naira doesn't shake. Pass it and then just forget about it. So guys, for now, the final money lessons from the smart money woman is that sometimes taking control of your money means making short-term sacrifices to achieve long-term goals. Okay, so it could be that you really need to like cut off some things from your life. It could be, you probably have some luxury things you buy that really are not worth it. Okay, you could be buying, for us women, you could be buying a wig of like 150,000 naira, or you could have your skincare, body skincare regime that takes over 100,000 naira from you. You might need to make small sacrifices now, to achieve a long-term goal. So you really want to identify these things that take money from you, and then look at areas where you can make some slight cuts, slight budget cuts, and then this money should be put towards a long-term financial gains. So that's the six money lessons from the movie Smart Money Woman. I hope you've been able to learn a thing or two from this video. I share tips like this regularly, money tips, financial habits that will boost your income both online and offline. If you'd like to get more such tips, consider subscribing by clicking that red subscribe button at the bottom of this video, and then turn on your notification icon so you don't miss any of our videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.